Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah.
The menorah is the ancient symbol of Judaism. Supposedly, God instructed Moses how to make a 7-armed candelabra that kind of symbolized the union of the Jewish nations and their allegiance to God. Well, of course, I'm a chemist, so we're going to use some chemicals to represent the ancient menorah. And it actually wasn't made of candles, contrary to what many people think, because candles weren't known at the time of Moses. What they had in those days was oil lamps, and they mostly burned olive oil. So the original menorah would have had olive oil, and that's what they burned. Now, in about 200 BC, the menorah that had been relocated to the temple in Jerusalem was destroyed, along with the temple, by King Antiochus of Syria, who wanted to wipe out the Jewish nation. But the Maccabees, a sect of Jews, came to the rescue. And there were 47,000 Syrians, only 6,000 Maccabees, and the Maccabees defeated the Syrians. And they had to renew the temple, rebuild the temple, and essentially to reconstruct the menorah, which they did. The original menorah was made of gold, as had been dictated by God. But the trouble was that when they made the menorah and put in the oil, they had too little oil, and they thought that the oil would not last. Well, they lit the oil lamps, and they lasted remarkably for 8 days, which seemed like a miracle. And this is the miracle that is celebrated today with the festival of Chanukah. And today, the Chanukiah, which is very similar to the menorah, actually has 8 arms. And the reason for that is to commemorate the fact that this miracle occurred, that the oil that was not supposed to burn even for a day, burned for 8 days. Well, the menorah and the Chanukiah symbolize not only history and the reconstruction of the temple, but also the light of knowledge. And Judaism, of course, is fixated on knowledge and on learning. So on Hanukkah, remember that as well, and generally celebrate by the lighting of candles, although it really should be oil lamps, but these days it's candles. But being a scientist, I think we're going to improve upon that, and we'll use a different kind of light. How about this? Or if you don't like that, how about Happy Hanukkah.
Shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.